Hello Librans, how you doing? Welcome to your energy reading here on the Astroflower. Yes, it's a bit late. A lot of things going on in life at the moment. A lot of things. Too much to explain here. But yes, it's a bit late and I do apologise. Messages from energy that came out this week. It was all about appreciation, appreciating yourself and appreciating the world around you. Everything, be it on the material side of life, the job, business and projects, but also on your personal life. And it's provoking this idea of what if within the energies as well. Yeah, I think it's going to be, there's been a lot of air in the system, so you may have had a week of and this I think is for a couple of weeks, is just overthinking things, and it's just can be a little bit too much. You're the fastest. You got this fastest mind in the West, as it were, Libra. And sometimes it can go too quickly. And when it goes too quickly, we don't see the finer detail. And you come to a conclusion sometimes that this is how it's going to be, or this is how it should be. And then you don't bother looking for anything else, and that's when you're going to miss the what if. I think the energy itself is going to be provoking within you a great change between the past and the future more than anything else. So let's just bring up your Astroflower, shall we? So here it is, and let's just see what's going on with the general energies that are flowing through you at the moment. Yeah, I think you've got a very natural and healthy desire to provoke life, and this feeling your intuition. It feels like you're it's not that you're circling the wagons, but it feels a little bit like that. It's like you're pulling back into your own being, as it were, as well. And which is really good. It certainly helps you keep focused on where you should be going, on your job, your business and your projects. But there is a certain degree of procrastination within you on the financial side. I think you do overthink things. And in the background of this Three of Wands here, you can see that there's these two boats in the water. And it's basically, you've got to choose a direction. Whichever direction, whichever boat you choose, they're going to the same place. It's just how do you want to go about it, and what you want to be involved and what you want to be engaged in. In your relationship side, you get the Two of Wands. Wow, this is what I mean about refocusing upon yourself. I think it's you've got a plan of action. Maybe you're planning an engagement, or planning to sort of like speak to someone, or get out there and get involved in life, but there is a sort of like, there is a plan of action that's flowing through you. This is how I should be. This is the life I want to be leading. This is the person I want to be in. These are the actions that I need to take in order to receive that. And so I think there's an understanding from within you of how to do this. Now the energy is helping you to provoke that sort of past to future sort of scenario within it. Let's just see what's going on the financial sort of side. I wouldn't run away from your destiny. And there's a big thing between free will and destiny, which is the driving force. And you certainly have a lot of free will. There's no doubt about it. There's no flies on you in that respect. But there is a degree of destiny as well that's sort of like, really sort of trying to provoke you. You get the Nine of Wands here on your karmic path. Healthy boundaries, yes, but the healthy boundaries are built out of the idea of going off on a mission, and or going off on a pathway, a passionate pathway that really sort of like it sits right for you. And once you do, then that Nine of Wands is built upon the Eight of Wands, so you've got that sort of like that direction that that focal point, and now it's a case of using that one wand to really go after it. And once you do start going after it, the healthy boundaries are you kind of going, I want this, so I'm going to stop getting distracted more than anything else. Your synchronicities or your networking thing, you get the the Four of Pentacles. So we're looking at quality rather than quantity in life more than anything else. And there is this, I get the other side of the coin as well, is that sometimes because of the energy of the way your Astroflower is flowing through you, you can decide how something's going to happen before it happens, and it's got to be like that. There's no other way. And I think that's detrimental to you, and I think that's what the holding on too tightly aspect is it all about. In your past, you get the Nine of Swords. Yes, I think you've now got two nines on here, so these are real pinnacle moments. The Nine of Swords is repeating the same situation, and I think this is now, it's in the past. I think you're waking up to this. I think you're waking up to the idea that you keep repeating the same thing and getting the same results, and realizing something's got to change here. In your future, you do get a lot of balance and harmony. Yeah, there is no, there's no holding you back when you want to, Libra. And it is very much the you card. I think you are getting reborn, as it were, financially or within your career path. You've got the justice that goes with it. It brings in the balance, and I think you're driving it more than anything else. You got the Page of Pentacles in your here and now. You're certainly wondering about something, and that's possibly where the what if plays with you as well. What seems, it may seem impossible at the moment, but once you start putting one foot in front of the other, I think it becomes very evident for you. And then you get the Hierophant that is tying this all together. Yeah, it is about the at some point you've got to go on the journey. You've got to start moving towards your goals. And that's a case of just putting one foot in front of the other. You don't have to run. You don't have to, put your life at risk. You just need to put one thing in front of the other. And then the impossible starts to become possible. And I think this is what the energy is trying to encourage you to do, is to put one foot in front of the other and start really sort of, living life according to you. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side here. There's a lot of intuition here. And I think it's intuition because you know how you want your love to be. And you've got an idea and a pathway or a plan of action in order to do that. But it's on your karmic path to see things in a different way. You can shoot yourself in the foot. I used to say it all the time for Libra. And to be honest, I haven't been saying it for some time now. And I think I'm going to bring it back. There is a degree of that. And there is a degree that, you can have an idea of a plan of action or a plan for a relationship that is planned, and it's like there's no surprises, and there's no, in the feeling of the moment, there's no spontaneity, there's, that sort of thing. It's too much planning can really spoil love. On your connection with the outside world, and that's possibly what you need to see differently. In the world that is around you, you get the Four of Swords. There is definitely healing that's coming out of all of this. You've got two fours on the outside world here at the moment. You're being very, very protective of your world, by the looks of things, from the outside world. And that is sort of like the healing that you need from it. You've got to allow it to come into your life, and it may not be on the plan. And if it's not on the plan, then, you may not recognize it. On the past, this is all to do with your past, you get the Seven of Cups. I think there was love, there was evident love for you. And, it was an evident love for you in the past. And, in order for that to happen, you need to see things differently. This is going to bring healing to you and a lot of abundance. In your future self, you've got the Six of Pentacles there. Yeah, I do think there's self-love. I do think there's a lot of self-love here as well, which is really good. And the Six of Pentacles is, sort of like putting yourself first, really, more than anything else. what you may be feeling at the moment in the world around you is the Five of Cups. There is a definite transition, and that's what the plan of action is all about with the Two of Wands. And it goes in line with this Two of Cups here. Once you do start realizing that everything has its time and place, and then with the Five of Cups, that's the Three of Cups that are a bit spent in a way. Everything has its time and place, and I think there's a new thing that's coming your way. What's the thing that's tying it all together? The Three of Swords. I think you're getting healing from it. I think there's someone coming into your life that's, that's bringing in healing or a greater understanding of you and love. But I do think you need to see this inner plan in a different way of how you want things to be rolled out in front of you. So, yeah, there you go, Libra. Thanking you very much for being here. Thanking you very much for subscribing, liking and sharing. It's lovely to see. I will see you on the live or over on the Messages from Energy here on this channel. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.